Alright, so I'm sure you may have heard rumblings of a proximity chat game mode coming to Fortnite Battle Royale. Well, we got official confirmation today. So it arrives this Friday, September 19th. So I got an official email about this, and in the email they called it Fortnite delulu. Spelled D-E-L-U-L-U. I think that's how you say that, right? Delulu? I have no idea what that word means. Actually, let me look it up. I've never seen that word before in my life. Let's type in define delulu. It says it's an internet slang term and abbreviation for delusional. What? That Tabor Hill, he's so delulu. Okay, I don't think I would ever say that in real life, but that's what it says. Now, the data miners and leakers are calling this game mode Party Crashers. So, I don't know what it's going to be called in Fortnite. I don't know if it's going to be delulu or Party Crashers. We'll have to wait until Friday to see. But some people get to play it early, and that's including me. So if you're an Epic partner, aka you have a Support-A-Creator Code, you will have early access to this on Thursday, which is September 18th. So I'm going to have gameplay of this on Thursday, and then it comes out again for everyone on Friday. Now, of note, this is 0 build only. And this is where I got that. This is, again, straight from the email. It says, in this new 0 build Battle Royale mode, 80 players will start out scattered on the Battle Royale island. Proximity chat is enabled. And as players progress through the match, they can squad up with others they encounter. But only one player can win the match. So that's a lot to take in there. Again, 0 build only. There's going to be a total of 80 players. And then proximity chat is enabled. So I'm not entirely sure how this proximity chat is going to work. I don't exactly know the radius. So I assume once you get into a certain distance from another player, you'll be able to hear everything they say or play on their mic. Now, it also mentions that you can squad up. So, to me, because they use the word squad, does that mean you can team up with 3 other players? AKA, if I run into, say, I don't know, Ninja, and I say, hey, Ninja, you want to be on my team? And he says yes. Maybe there's a button that you press, and then he literally appears in your top left bar on your team. I don't know if that's how it's going to work or not. I can't tell. But they use that terminology, squad up. So I'm assuming that they're going to appear on your team in the top left. You know, if you play trios or duos or squads, the pictures of who they're running will appear on the left plus their health bar. However, again, as it mentions, only one player can win the match. So eventually you're going to have to turn on your own teammates and eliminate them. But when will that happen? That's the name of the game right there. So you could meet a random guy and become best friends, and then 2 seconds later he could kill you. It's basically playing the original Fortnite Battle Royale, except a 0 build, because back then you could kill your own teammates. I hated it. I remember getting a gold scar in one of my first matches, and one of my teammates saw that, and he killed me. He took my gun. He killed me. My own teammate killed me. And there was nothing I could do about it, because back when Fortnite first came out, you could kill your teammate. You could steal all their items. It was crazy. So that's exactly what this game mode sounds like. Except now you can communicate with the enemy and join up with them. So it's basically like you're playing a 0 build match, but you're cheating. You're teaming with other players. And then eventually you have to cheat yourself and kill your own teammates to win the game. So you're always going to have to watch out for who you recruit and who's on your team, because at any given point they could eliminate you or turn on you. So then they say this, delulu is best experienced with a mic on proximity voice chat, and some features require more than one person to use. Jump into the early access play sessions through the Compete tab on September 18th, or experience the mode with all players from September 19th at 9 a.m. through September 22nd at 9 a.m. as well. And then it says, and again the following weekend. So this is, to start with at least, a limited time mode. So let's just reiterate that. If you have a Support-A-Creator Code, you get to play on Thursday the 18th. If you don't, it becomes live on September 19th, but only through the weekend. So it looks like it goes away on Monday the 22nd. And then it's going to reappear the next weekend, probably September 27th, which is a Saturday, through the 29th, which is a Monday. Now it also says you find this through the Compete tab, so I don't know why it's under the Compete tab, but that's where you're going to have to look. And then they also include a few bits of information here. They say to queue up for delulu, you'll need to have voice chat set to, quote, everybody. proximity voice chat is enabled. You will not have standard party chat, but instead will be able to hear all nearby players whether you are in a squad together or not. So even if you team up with some people and they're now in your squad, you'll still be able to hear everyone else around you. So if you hear two guys collaborating, you can try to go eliminate them or try to team up with them as well, but you'll be able to hear all of that. Now, of course, that's where it gets a little risky because who knows what people are going to say. They could say something inappropriate, and if you're live streaming, that could be a huge hindrance to you. That could get you in trouble. So I hope they have some kind of safety precautions in here, or they monitor the things that are said really closely. And what about people that blast music? If someone's just blaring an obnoxious song at max volume and you get into proximity with them, you're going to get your eardrums blasted out. So I don't know, can you mute players? Can you not hear certain players if they say something bad? I don't know how this is going to work. Nick A30 is going to have a field day, though, if people stream snipe him. Now, the last thing they say is, due to the nature of delulu's proximity chat features, we have disabled, and then they use some big words here, but basically anonymous mode, within this mode to ensure that names appear accurately on the voice chat indicators in-game. So, again, if Nick A30 is playing, he can't go to anonymous mode, so you're going to know where he is if you encounter him. And like I said, if people are live streaming, that could get interesting, to say the least. So most people are saying this mode is going to be banned after one instance because the community will just ruin it. I don't know. I think it sounds fun. But like I said, when Fortnite first came out, my own teammates killed me for my loot. I did not enjoy that. But this sounds somewhat more enjoyable. And at least it's worth a try and see if you like it or not. I've always wanted to communicate with somebody. Like when I'm in an epic 1v1 during my live commentaries, I kind of talk to the enemy even though he can't hear me. But now he will be able to hear me. So I got to be careful what I say. Like one time I thought I was playing against an AI. I said, oh, this is 100% an AI. And it turned out to be a real player. So I don't obviously want to say that in this game. I don't want to offend anybody. But at the same time, I don't think there's actual AIs in this mode. I think it's going to be real players because it's proximity voice chat. So this is interesting all around, and I can't wait to experience it. So I'll have some gameplay this Thursday, and then again, everyone can play it on Friday through the weekend. So there you go. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about this? Do you think it's going to last past one weekend, or is the community going to ruin it? It sounds promising, but you know how our community is, so we'll see how this goes. So there you go. That's all there is to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like is always appreciated, and don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator Code, which is Tabor time. Anyone got a mic out there?
Grayson, this dude on the mic sound like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Bro, I sound like Jeffrey Dahmer. Party hardy. I don't know if that's an insult or a compliment, bro.
It's a compliment.
Okay.
You sound like Tabor Hill.
That's a more appropriate comparison than Jeffrey Dahmer.